What is up? So I plan on traveling around a lot to do my tattoos, and right now I have like 3 backpacks that I use, and it's really annoying to carry around 3 backpacks. So I bought one big giant duffel bag, and it's a little larger than I thought, and it's pretty crazy. Here, let me show you. So this is the duffel bag. For comparison, this is a normal size backpack. That's the duffel bag. It's definitely larger than I thought, but it's gonna be perfect because it has like this little handle right here, and it has these wheels on this side, so I can just roll it. And I filled the entire thing with these bins that I bought at Target. And so I can put individual stuff in these, and like, you know, soaps and stuff, because it's kind of annoying traveling around with the soap because it like fucking spills everywhere. And that actually reminds me, I need to go buy like some kind of bottle with like a screw-on lid to like put the soap in, because right now they're like in those little squeeze things and you can lock them. But even though I lock it and I put it in my bag, I put it like in a plastic bag in my backpack, but it still spills fucking everywhere, and it's really annoying. So I'm actually gonna go get some bottles right now because I totally forgot all about that. So I'll be right back, and then after I'm back, I'm gonna fill up everything into these little bins, and we'll see exactly how much extra space I have and see if I need anything else that I'm possibly not carrying with me. So I got everything I need. I'm just gonna fill up these containers right now. Fuck! Alright guys, so I just finished packing up everything in this bag, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I have. So as you can see, the bag fits perfectly in my car. Alright, so in my first container, I have my little light. I usually plug this light into a USB just so I can get extra light. I typically have another ring light that I use, but this is just an extra side. And I have my nitrile gloves. In my second bin, I have these shop towels. The person that I'm learning how to tattoo from, they say that the shop towels are pretty good compared to like normal. I don't know, like I've never used it personally, but I'm gonna try those out. I got all these little shaving razors, have my alcohol, in this bin I just have the little thing to put all your ink on. I have Vaseline and all the little ink caps, clip cord sleeves, sandwich bags. I mean, the reason why I get sandwich bags is because those little bottles that have the water and soap in, I just like to put it over it. I mean, you could use saran wrap, but this is faster in my opinion. I have Saniderm for after tattoo, and then I have cling wrap just to put on like armrest and stuff. In this little compartment, I have my soap that I mix. I have distilled water, and these are the squeeze bottles I was talking about that I use sandwich bags for. In this other compartment, I have, these are my needles I typically use for shading. These are 7 round magnums. This is an assorted box of needles. I just pretty much pull, and I actually got another pack. These are the ones that actually go with my tattoo gun. It's by the same makers. I haven't tried them out, but I will try them out. I have my dynamic black. This is a triple black. I'm not exactly sure how much different it's going to be from the normal black, but I'm going to try to use it for lining, and I'll see how it looks when I'm shading. This is my case I keep my machine in. For right now, I use the Mass Tour. It's a really good portable pen, wireless. I'm actually thinking about buying more machines from Mass, but I'm not exactly sure what to get yet. And these are just the little grips. Right here I have all my custom gray washes. They're 1 part glycerin, 1 part witch hazel, 1 part distilled water. And I just have them all lined up in here. This is numbing cream, unless I get someone that just cannot get a tattoo. I got that just in case. And my last container, I have absolutely nothing in it right now, but it's because I'm trying to get like all the colors that I want to work with, because I do want to work with colors, but I'm not exactly sure how to do colors yet. But once I do, I'm going to put them all in that container right there. And in my last little pocket that I have, I just have miscellaneous things like tape, my scissors, and then on the bottom part is where I keep all my loose pens, highlighters, and things for freehanding on people. Say like they want something like this, I can just draw this on instead of making a stencil. And then the last thing I have, so now I just have to carry one single backpack. And in my backpack will be all the electronic gears, such as I have an extension cord just in case I need one. I have some speakers because everyone wants to listen to some music while they're getting tatted. Extra cords. My power bank. This helps me with my light right here, so I can just have light wherever I need it. And in the large pocket, I got all my stencil papers. This is my art book. Basically, I'll keep all my stencils, like I'll print them out before I go see the client, and then I'll stick them out in here just so I already have stencils. And then all I got to do is slap them on the client and then start tattooing them. Also, I have my laptop unless I need some reference images, but my laptop is also a 2-in-1. So if I need a design or draw a design, I can just simply draw it straight on my tablet right here, print it out real quick, make a stencil, and then everything should be good. So that's all I got. I think it's a really good basic system to help me like travel and tattoo, but hopefully I'm trying to get a whole nother set so I can have an actual desk so people can come to me. But for right now, this is my travel pack.
I didn't think it at all until you said it. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Wait, is this actually a language?
Yeah, it's called Theban.
Called what?
Theban. It existed early 16th, actually more like late 16th century. It was existed near 1582 by a Johannes Timotheus. So,
dude, I don't know. Where's that from?
Roman.
Oh, okay.
It's a Roman culture. My Chemical Romance actually wrote a album with this language on their cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so a little update on all the little projects that I've been doing and tattoo designs that I've been creating for me and my friends. So this one I have here, I've actually done this on my leg. The only thing that's really left is to shade it in. This is another design. If you ever seen the movie Perfect Blue, then you would know who this is. It's the main character. I plan on doing this on my leg, I would say like 2 or 3 weeks, and hopefully it doesn't hurt, because I do plan on doing this on the inside of my thigh, and that just seems like it's gonna kill. So I'm pretty scared about this one. So this is a design that I was trying to do, and I was originally making this for my arm, but I just keep like changing up my ideas all the time, and let's see, but I keep changing up my ideas all the time, so I kind of didn't like all these flowers at one point, so then I changed it up so that this would be on my forearm, and I would still have the mandala type thing on my hand, and hopefully that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I keep switching up my ideas all the time, so by the time I actually get my left arm tatted, it's probably going to be way different from this. And like all of these designs, these are just roughs. None of these are line work. Like you can see the lines, they're not like all perfect and stuff. They're just like pretty much sketches of concepts. And this is a design I was doing for one of my buddy. He wants a medieval type tattoo, so I generated this, and then he was just like, I kind of like it, but he would rather have a skull, so then I ended up redoing it so that there's a skull in it. So this is the variant with the skull. It's pretty cool. It has like a little lute that the guy's playing. My friend's he's in bands and he plays instruments. He's normally a drummer, but he does dabble in guitars, so hopefully this design works for him. It'd be really cool, and it'd be like one of my, if I do tattoo this, it'd be one of my like first tattooed images that I've made. Like I've only tattooed like a heartogram and then this other symbol on someone, but I've never tattooed a design that I've made, so that would be really cool. So I made this design, and this design is for actually the inside of my right arm. So I basically have almost a full sleeve on my arm, but I am missing like my fingers. I have a spot here, which is going to be like, I'm trying to make like a fern leaf that like curls in here perfectly. And on the inside of my bicep, there's nothing, and this is supposed to be the thing that fills the void, and it should fit right in there perfectly. And then I just made this design, which is a Medusa, and I'm going to be tattooing this on myself hopefully next week or the week after that, because I do want to finalize the design. At the same, like I'm saying, none of these lines are like perfect line work. This is just like concept of design, and this will be going on my shin, which will be a pretty weird place for me to tattoo myself, but I think it would actually be pretty easy to tattoo, because like I used to do Muay Thai growing up, and I would always like used to roll bats on my shins to like toughen up the bone and like pretty much like break the nerves so I don't feel it as much. So I'm pretty sure if I'm tattooing my shin, I'm not really gonna feel that shit at all. So I'm pretty excited to see how that actually works out. It's gonna be a little weird because I'm gonna be tattooing on bone, but that should be fine. I think yeah, we'll be finishing up this design pretty soon, and then I'm gonna be putting it in a little stencil transfer machine and then stenciling myself up. and I actually have so I tried to tattoo this BMTH thing like on my fucking knee about 2 weeks ago, but that was like 2 days after I just tattooed this on my leg, and the area around my knee was like swollen and tender as fuck because I could not handle the tattoo needle at all. Like, even just skimming myself hurt like shit. I tried it 2 times that day and I could not do it. But now that my other tattoo is kind of healed and like my leg's not all swollen, I'm gonna try to go back in there, see what I can do. Hopefully it's not horrible, but it could just be the spot. It could just be a bitch for that spot. Like, I don't even know yet, but I'm gonna try it again and hopefully I'm gonna get it down this time. But yeah, so those are my tattoos that I'm working on, and I'm gonna be fucking doing a whole lot more. I got this other tattoo design that I should be working on for my friend, which is like, it's very vague. He just wants something macabre, so, which is pretty cool because like in high school I've always drawn like fucking demons and shit, but this guy's religious, so I'm not going to be drawing a demon, but I will be drawing something scary and dark. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I haven't done this in like a really long time because after high school I mostly started drawing anime because I was trying to get like a job in that kind of field, but I don't know, I kind of just fell off of that train, and then like, I don't know, I keep going through so many different phases with my art, and then for me, I think tattooing is the best thing that I've pretty much ever started to try. So hopefully it'll turn out really nice. But those are my designs for right now. I should be starting up new projects next week and hopefully tattooing myself or somebody, so stay tuned.